Sorry. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Give all honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Wahakudash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Peace and blessings to the faithful elect, those slated to be saved, the hopefully elect, slated to be saved from the destruction that's been declared from the beginning to happen to America and to different parts of the globe, but primarily here. In America, the Bible is code named as the daughter of Babylon and other aliases as well. And those slated to be saved are none other than Israelites, so-called blacks, aka Negroes, so-called Latinos, West Indians, Native American Indians, Seminole Indians, Afro-Indigenous people scattered across the globe. The men teaching the truth across the four corners of the globe, the true doctrine of the Bible, doctrine of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, who people ignorantly call God, and the men, women, and children that have turned back to their heritage, the Israelites that have turned back to their heritage, and are in this faith, the doctrine of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, according to their works. So to you, Shalom. Alright? So, let's go ahead and kick that off with that real quick. Psalms 104:24. Real quick. So you see the title of the lesson, man. Really, last minute, pretty much, I'm gonna go back and re-switch the word out for the and put another, because it's not the gathering, but it is. But just so those who are simple and don't understand the scriptures and the layers to everything, I'll put that, for that purpose. So this is not saying the gathering is the harvest of Esau. I'm not saying that. This is just another phase of it. Go ahead, bro.
Khan, this is Psalms 104 and verse 24. O Lord.
Start with Job 11 and 7 real quick.
Khan.
Let me make sure.
Khan. You said 11, 27.
11%.
Sorry.
Khan.
Alright, go ahead. Shalom, Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 11, verse 7. Canst thou by searching find out the Most High? Canst thou find out the Almighty unto perfection?
Well, Salaki, start at 3. My bad. Oh, sorry.
This is Job chapter 11, verse 3.
Start at 6.
Job chapter 11, verse 6.
Matter of fact, start at 5.
Khan. This is Job chapter 11, verse 5. It says, But, O that the Most High would speak and open his lips against thee, and that he would shew thee the secrets of wisdom.
Do what?
Shew thee the secrets of wisdom, that they are double.
Yeah, and wisdom is going into application. See what I'm saying? Real quick, hold that. Give me the wisdom of Solomon, 7 and 24. So like I said, oh, that the Most High will speak, man, because people come up, open their goddamn mouth, you know what I'm saying, and you don't know what the fuck you talking about, man. And I'm just keeping it frank. You don't have a clue what you're talking about. You ain't really in this, man. Go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7, verse 24.
Go ahead.
It says, For wisdom is more moving than any motion.
See that? Go ahead.
She passeth and goeth through all things.
How many things?
All things.
Go ahead.
By reason.
So I mean actions too. Go ahead.
By reason of her pureness.
Yep. Go ahead.
For she is the breath of the power of the Most High, and a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Therefore, can no defiled thing fall into her.
That's right. Let me see real quick. You take that from the top real quick.
This is on Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 24. It says, for wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. For she is the breath of the power of the Most High, and a pure influence.
Yeah, see, it's the influence. Wisdom is the influence. Go ahead.
A pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty.
Yeah, so it's a pure influence. So it influences. Read that previous joint, previous comma.
It says, for she is the breath of the power of the Most High.
Breath. She's what gives the Most High's actions. Wisdom is what brings the Most High's actions to life, or will to life. Wisdom. Go ahead. And that's why I say it's the pure influence. So that's what get it done. Go ahead, bro.
For she is the breath of the power of the Most High, and a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Therefore, can no defiled thing fall into her. For she is the brightness of the old.
All right. Jump down to 27.
27, verse 27. It says, and being but one, she could do all things.
Yeah, so being but one, so it's just this one, thing known as wisdom that gets it done. It's able to do all these things. Go ahead.
And being but one, she can do all things.
And that's, how these scriptures work. They work on the same level. Go ahead.
And remaining in herself, she maketh all things new. And in all ages, entering into holy souls, spirits.
Yeah. So wisdom gotta can only be with you if you're a Holy Spirit. Go ahead.
She maketh them friends of the Most High.
She maketh them friends of the Most High. Go ahead.
And prophets.
And prophets. All right, now go ahead. Go back to Job 11. And then we explain that on a further level once you get here.
This is Job chapter 11 and 5. It says, but oh, that the Most High would speak and open his lips against thee.
Yeah, so you can't come up and be like, what you mean together? Shut up and listen real quick. Go ahead.
And that he will show thee the secrets of wisdom.
See, there's secrets to this, man. And what's the secret? So the secret's how wisdom works. The application, the source that makes things work and get done and come to life. Go ahead.
And
that same function that same source has secrets. Go ahead.
And that he will shew thee the secrets of wisdom, that they are double to that which is.
Yeah, so it ain't just as simply as how you look at wisdom on the level one you understand. You can work on a different level too. Go ahead. And wisdom is clearly, matter of fact, give me Sirach 19 and 20 real quick. Go ahead.
This is Sirach chapter 19 and verse 20. It says, the fear of the Lord is all wisdom, and in all wisdom is the performance of the law, and the knowledge of his omnipotency. It says, if a servant say to his master, I will not do as it pleaseth thee, though afterward he do it, he angereth him that nourished him.
Okay, that's enough. I think it was the previous verse.
Oh, sorry, 19?
Yeah.
Come on.
Hold on, let me go ahead real quick. Drop that down. So pretty much, it's the, just read, you start at 19, go ahead.
Come on. Sirach chapter 19 and verse 19 says, the knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life.
Keep going.
And they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality. The fear of the Lord is all wisdom. and in all wisdom is the performance of the law.
So remember, it told you wisdom is in all things. Go ahead.
Con, it says, and the knowledge of his omnipotency.
So in the, you read it. Give me the, you gotta read up a little bit. Go ahead.
This is Sirach
Straight to 20.
chapter 19, verse 20. The fear of the Lord is all wisdom, and in all wisdom is the performance of the law, and the knowledge of his omnipotency.
So in all wisdom is the performance of the law. So the application, keep going.
And the knowledge of his omnipotency.
So in all wisdom, you learn. Give me the word, brother. You can give me the word omnipotency. In wisdom, you learn. You see that? In wisdom, you learn. Read that one more time.
In all wisdom
Yep.
is the performance of the law,
Keep going. Not the point. Go ahead.
and the knowledge of his omnipotency.
The point about this is wisdom. Learn about wisdom. Go ahead. Come on.
If a servant say to his master,
No, one more time.
all the same
Go
content.
ahead. Missed it.
Sirach chapter 19, verse 20. The fear of the Lord is all wisdom,
So wisdom. Boom. Try that. Come on.
and in all wisdom
Yep.
is the performance of the law,
And all wisdom is the performance of the law. Come on.
and the knowledge,
So it takes all wisdom to do the law. And what?
and the knowledge
And the knowledge. This is what's also in all wisdom. Come on. And the knowledge. Come on.
and the knowledge of his omnipotency.
So in all wisdom, that's when you will find out that's you get the knowledge of the Most High's omnipotency and wisdom. In wisdom, you get the knowledge about the Most High's omnipotency. Give me the word omnipotency real quick.
Con,
Go ahead.
it says, the quality of having unlimited or very great power.
See, unlimited. Give me limited real quick. You go ahead. If it's a little more than that, you can get it. But that's pretty much it. Just get limited.
Yeah, Con, that was it.
Because the Lord is not he's not just based, he's not just just one level one, you know?
Con.
So that's why these topics stay in the, just so you can understand. That's why, so this is another, really you should just be able to simply understand, this is why that was able to be put. But just for sense that may come up, I will change it to say another gathering, come on? But it ain't another gathering, it's the same gathering. It's another phase of it. Come on.
This is limited. It says restricted in size, amount, or extent.
See that? It ain't just restricted to what we're gonna go into. You're gonna see that. So the Lord, in all wisdom is it's in all things. It flows through all things. So it's these scriptures too, and how these scriptures gonna work. Pretty much what we're going into is prophecy. What's going to happen? That's only going to happen based off wisdom. Wisdom is going to make it happen. But we just found out that wisdom has secrets and is multi-operational. Wisdom shows you the knowledge of the Most High's omnipotency. So when he say one thing, it can always extend. When wisdom, it take you in one door, it probably take you to another one. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead. You got it, brother.
Back to Job.
Yeah.
This is Job chapter 11 and 6.
Verse 5.
Verse 5, it says, but oh, that the Most High would speak and open his lips against thee,
Mm-hmm.
and that he would shew thee the secrets of wisdom,
Mm-hmm. See
that, that they are double to that which is.
And then secrets going into mystery again. Go ahead.
Know therefore that
Hold on, what you say again? Read that one time.
it says, and that he would shew thee the secrets of wisdom, that they are double.
They are double. So secrets, wisdom, the mysteries or secrets of wisdom, they double. Why? Because it's the same function or source that tells you about how the Most High doubles. You see, when he got one, he automatically got two, because he's omnipotent. When he got two, he automatically got four. You see what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. Went into that in the lesson. I did a lesson on pretty much God's spirit through the spirit, on how the chariots, they pretty much counted in the scriptures. But that's a lie. That's like blasphemy. The chariots multiply, man, because they're of the Most High. The Most High not limited. Go ahead. So it's the same. You're gonna see that concept continuously. You know, go ahead.
It says, and that he would shew thee the secrets of wisdom, that they are double to that which is.
So when you say one thing, it automatically, you see what I'm saying? It just depends. Some people will take that and run with that. You go down. Go ahead.
It says, know therefore that the Most High exacted.
That's it. Jump to Psalm 104 and 24.
This is Psalms chapter 104, verse 24.
Mm-hmm.
O Lord.
Now let's get more specific, more plain. Come on.
O Lord, Yahweh,
Mm-hmm.
how manifold are thy works.
How what?
How manifold.
Give me the word manifold. Go ahead.
How manifold are thy works.
Mm-hmm.
In wisdom hast thou made them all.
See,
the
there
earth.
you go. One time, brother.
O Lord, how manifold are thy works.
See, so our Lord, how manifold are thy works? Are these scriptures his works? You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, in wisdom hast thou made them all.
See, in wisdom, see, it just told us this, man.
Read back to it.
No, you good, bro. Go ahead.
It says, in wisdom hast thou made them all.
Mm-hmm.
The earth is full of thy riches.
Yep. See that? So wisdom is the controlling function, man. It's the gas. It's like gas make your car work. You see what I'm saying? But see, the Lord is so cold, his gas got secrets. There's secrets to the gas. It plays out more. So go ahead and get the simple definition for manifold, brother.
Come. It says, this is
Then
manifold.
we're gonna get into the lesson. Go ahead.
It says many and various.
See, many and variants. Go ahead.
It says a pipe or chamber branching into
Read up some.
a pipe or chamber branching into several openings.
See that? So we hear it, and this prophecy will take you into other things because it's aspects, it's different layers. It's reality. This is reality. These are foretold statements about things that's gonna happen regarding reality. You see what I'm saying? It's like when a nigga get arrested and your child involved, that automatically leads into, you know, the custody people getting involved, but by default. You see what I'm saying? It's an arrest automatically get record, court date. You know what I'm saying? Fucking probably bail's bond or release. Automatically, man. And the nigga losing money. Look, all that is there once you at arrest. At the point of arrest, all that is automatically there. See that? So, yes, the gathering, the harvest of Esau. Because that's automatically there at that point with the gathering being said. So go ahead and let's get into this. Let me get Psalms 26 and 9 real quick, Mark. You got it. So yeah, that's it, man. Go ahead.
This is Psalms chapter 26, verse 9. It says, gather not my soul with sinners.
Yep. So gather not my soul with sinners. So it's talking about the gathering automatically. So it's automatically telling you right there, there's layers to the gathering. You know what I'm saying? You got gathering, period. But it automatically go into different pipes, as it said. You see what I'm saying? Automatically, man. You know, it's like when the rain comes down, it's gonna hit. Your car gonna get hit. The cement gonna get hit. The building's gonna get hit. The grass gonna get hit. You see what I'm saying? All off rain. See that? So how could you isolate Esau in this? How could you? It's there. It says it. Go ahead.
God. Psalms chapter 26 and 9. Gather not my soul with sinners.
See, gather not my soul with sinners. Come on.
Nor my life with bloody men.
Nor my life with bloody men. And we know that's talking about the so-called white man, Esau. You know? Because we put so-called white man title, they probably take the video down by default. Because it's so true. It's so here. It's all in the scriptures. Give me Job 27 and 19. Go ahead.
Job
Let
chapter.
him get that.
This is Job chapter 27, verse 19. It says,
Thessalonians 4 and 17. Go ahead.
the rich man shall lie down, but he shall not be gathered.
So the rich man is the same man. You see what I'm saying? The rich man is the same man that's bloody. Give me that in Nahum real quick. Just to prove that. Give me that Nahum yeah. Yep, that's it.
This is Nahum chapter 3, verse 1.
Yep.
Woe to the bloody city.
Yep.
It is all full of lies.
See, woe to the bloody city. Go ahead.
It is all full of lies
Well, that ain't even the one. But you keep going.
and robbery. The prey departed not. It's the noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of wheels and of prancing horses and of the jumping chariots.
Yep. Give me Habakkuk 2 and 12. So the same people, the same rich man is the same bloody man. You see what I'm saying? How? Go ahead.
Habakkuk 2 and 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood.
See that? How, obviously, if you building, you coming up. You know, you rich, you came up. But how? We tell one time.
Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood.
See that? That's the him. That's talking about so-called white man. Go ahead. He built the town with blood. Blood, sweat, and tears. Off the slave, the back of the slave, man. The northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, man. So that's the same. The bloody man and the rich man, that's the same person. Come on.
Establish a city by
That's you, Esau. So-called white man. You built the city with blood, so thus you're rich. That's how you did it. Go ahead.
It says, establish a city by iniquity.
Yep. Give me Micah 2 and 1 real quick. We're gonna bring this right back out. Read that one more time, brother. From the top, 2 and 12.
Habakkuk 2 and 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood. Establish a city by iniquity.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. It says,
Woe
Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
We're going to come right back to that. Give me that real quick. 14 and 4 Psalms.
Psalms chapter 14 and 4, it says, have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge.
The workers of what?
Have all the workers, so like of iniquity.
See, the workers of iniquity. See that? Go back to that Habakkuk 2 and 12 real quick. You got to catch that, man.
Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 12.
Yep, it's the same person. See that? Come on.
Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood. Establish a city by iniquity.
See? Now go ahead.
Psalms chapter 14 and 4. Have all the workers of iniquity.
See that? So there's people that come up off bloodshed, off establishing a city by iniquity, which is wickedness, sin. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, who eat up my people as they eat bread.
Yeah, so there you go. Go ahead.
This is Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, Woe to them that devise iniquity.
See, woe to them that devise iniquity. Get the word devise. What that means just to come up with, they formulate it, man. They're the workers of it. See, same people. Come on. Same man. Come on.
It says, and work evil upon their beds.
And work evil upon their beds. Come on.
And when the morning is light,
come on,
they practice it.
Come on.
Because it is in the power of their hand.
Go ahead.
And they covet fields and take them by violence.
That's not violence, some blood usually involved, man. So there you go, man. So the Bible is describing it, it's continuously talking about this same entity, man. Now, who the only person on earth that matched that? So-called white man. Go ahead.
This is devise. It says to invent, to form,
There you go.
to arrange, strike out by thought, to plan,
There you go.
to scheme.
There you go. So that's how they do it, man. And then they figure out how they talk about how they gonna do it. They converse about how you gonna do it, and then you go do it. You know, it's like the millions of people have been killed at the inauguration. You see what I'm saying? That would have completely aligned with this because y'all planned all of that be set up pretty much. Like if shit would have really got crazy and those troopers, you know, would have to push some people to death. That's what, you know, that would have been all off a scheme. Because y'all was working iniquity. Y'all had a bunch of people with guns. More that you have deployed off into, you know, places you're stationed, you know, in war. Across the seas. You have more people that, just at that inauguration, more military troopers at that inauguration with guns than you have deployed off into another country where you supposedly have war at. Now, if something would have kicked off, that would have been blood spilled. And it would have all been by devising. You see what I'm saying? Y'all planned, that's all it would have took. It's like if they lock, you come, it's like when you establish martial law. When you establish martial law and people ain't hearing it, which is prophesied to happen, what's gonna happen? What you planned? Use them guns. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's it. So that's how you. That's the, and that will show what you devise. If it results in that, that will show what you devised iniquity, man. Because what the hell they was doing with the guns in the first place? The plan y'all came up with. Shit get crazy. Look, lay them down. Look. Thus blood. And we're gonna do this because we bringing this new world order. That's establishing the city with blood, man. You see what I'm saying? Building up the city with blood. You laying people down. Look, get down and lay down. So that's the so-called white man. Who's in charge in the inauguration? What nation of people? Don't say Americans. You so-called white people. You so-called Europeans. You did it. You Edomites. All right, let's go ahead and get back to the lesson. All right, Job 27 and 19. Slack.
What does it say? I still got that verse that's on.
We ain't got that.
Okay. Job chapter 27, verse 19. The rich man shall lie down,
Yep.
but he shall not be gathered. He openeth his eyes.
See that? Slow down. Read the whole time. Go ahead.
Job 27 and 19.
Yep.
The rich man.
The rich man. So there you go. Matter of fact, real quick, give me James 2 and 8. James 4 and 8, actually.
Come. This is James chapter 4 and verse 8. It says, draw nigh to the Most High, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify.
For James. Give me James 2 and 6. Yep.
Come.
Mm-hmm.
This is James chapter 2 and verse 6. It says, but ye have despised the poor.
Yeah, but ye have despised the poor. It's talking to the same man. Come on.
Do not rich men oppress you?
See, do not rich men oppress you? Who oppressing? Rich men.
Come.
See that? So oppression is what? Give me the word for oppression real quick, brother.
Okay.
You know, and this is talking to you Israelites, man. They tell you that in the previous verse. So they say rich men are doing the oppressing. Now, what is oppression?
Okay.
Go ahead.
It says the act of oppressing, the imposition of unreasonable burdens,
Get a good one.
cruelty, severity,
There you go. Cruelty. There you go. Come on.
hardship,
There you go.
calamity,
Mm-hmm.
depression.
Okay. You gotta get a good one.
First, I got one for the word oppress. It says,
Go ahead.
it says, keep someone in subjection and hardship.
Yep.
It says, especially by the unjust exercise of authority.
Okay. Give me the word cruelty and calamity. You got James?
Is it 4 and
2 and 6.
2 and 6 on that?
Go ahead.
This is James chapter 2, verse 6.
Let me know when you got it. Go ahead.
Okay.
It says, but ye have despised the poor. Do not rich men oppress you?
Do not who?
Rich men
Come on.
oppress you?
Oppress who?
Oppress you.
Do what?
Do not rich men oppress you?
See? It said to oppress, it means to be cruel. Let me see if the brother.
I said, I got the definitions.
It says to be cruel. Yeah, the brother of the war got something. It says oppression, prolonged, cruel, or unjust treatment or control. Go ahead. What you got?
For cruelty, it says callous indifference to.
You said what?
Callous.
Callous?
Yes, CALLOUS.
Okay, go ahead.
It says callous indifference to or pleasure of causing pain and suffering.
You see, causing pain and suffering, man. You see that?
It says brutality,
See?
savagery.
Give me brutality. See that? So that word automatically is telling you that so-called rich men are being goddamn brutal, man. You see what I'm saying? They bring it forth brutality.
I got it.
So the rich man automatically is somehow lining up the bloody man. Go ahead.
Brutality, it says savage physical violence. Great cruelty.
There you go, man. That take you right back to what the scripture said. The violence, man. They covered fields and take them by violence. See that? And who was that said to be by? The workers of iniquity, man. You see what I'm saying? So it's just, the Bible is continuously pointing out the same man. You see what I'm saying? In his different levels of activity. Go ahead. In his different levels of activity. That's it.
Did you want to get calamity?
That's cool. It hit the point. All right. Let's go ahead and go back to that, bro.
This is James chapter 2 and 6. It says, but ye have despised the poor. Do not rich men oppress you?
Do not who?
Rich men
Yep.
oppress you?
Yep.
And draw you before the judgment seats? Man.
See that? So who is that, man? The rich man is said to be the judge. He's said to be somebody that's bringing violence and pain and brutality. You see what I'm saying? He's like that. The rich man is lining up with the people who take fields by violence. You see what I'm saying? Who is actually said to be the workers of iniquity, who are said to be the same people that's eating up the Lord's people, man, like bread. See that? Who is that? That's who the Lord hates. Esau, man. The red man. The so-called white man. These so-called Europeans, Caucasians. All right? Go ahead. To the,
That's the Job.
Yeah, you go back there. That's cool.
Con.
Go back to James.
This is Job chapter 27, verse 19. The rich man shall lie down, but he shall not be gathered. He openeth his eyes, and he is not.
Let me bring this out real quick. Yeah, man. This Revelation, Genesis, the brother of war, this is Genesis 27 and 40. It says, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Yeah, by that goddamn sword, man. By that violence. You know, if you had to kill a boatload of niggas, that's what you did to keep that chain off, that yoke from off your neck, man. So that's talking about, who is this talking about? That's talking about Esau. They say Esau will live by the sword. What is the sword used for? You know, what is the sword usually found amongst? What activity? Violence, man. Go ahead. So Esau went on to be the worker of iniquity. Esau went on to be the man that divides iniquity. Esau went on to be the man that take fields and cover them and take them by violence. Esau went on to be the rich man. You see, Esau went on to build up towns by blood. You see what I'm saying? How? By his sword, by violence. See that? Go ahead.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
This is Job 27:19. Mm-hmm. The rich man shall lie down.
And this builds up a good case why your ass about to be harvested out, man. Why you finna be gathered. But what type of gathering? Come on.
All right. The rich man.
I kind of said it, but go ahead.
The rich man shall lie down.
Yep.
But he shall not be gathered.
See the who man? The rich man. See that? The rich man shall lie down. Go ahead.
But he shall not be gathered.
And that go right back to the Micah 2:1. Because it said that the wicked is upon his bed, man. You know, you go into that word lie, it literally means to relax, man. What do you do upon the bed? You relax. You call shots. You know, breakfast in bed. You see what I'm saying? That's the level Esau on. You know? So it's talking about so-called white man. So the rich man is a focal point. Go ahead. One more time.
Kind. Job 27:19. The rich man shall lie down, but he shall not be gathered.
And you can, I'm sure if you look up the richest in the world, you're gonna get so-called white people, man. You see the richest people in the world. They've been putting out charts and etc., man. You see that? Matter of fact, let's do you one better. They ain't gonna like this one. Bear with me. You're gonna get Elon Musk. You know what I'm saying? They just put out a Bloomberg today, man. You know what I'm saying? Saying who is the richest. So let's see. Woo! Okay, now we just need some faces. See this?
Yeah.
These ain't nothing but so-called white people, man. Can we get some faces? Let me pull this up real quick. Alright. So they say Elon Musk, man. This is as of January 6, 2021. 188 billion. And it's bullshit because the elite's not on here. These aren't elites, man. The elites are not on here. They're not even listed. The elites don't get listed on Forbes, man. This fake money. 188 billion ain't no money, man. That's nothing. If you want to know who the richest on the world, look on the front of your dollar, man. Look on the front of your money, the front of your money, man. Look on the front of your money. What did it say? So Elon Musk will fit this description. Read that, brother.
It says Elon Musk is not
No,
on slack. Job chapter 27:19. The rich man shall lie down.
See that? It say Elon Musk is not the richest person. It's not the world's richest person. Look, and this is India Forbes. You got Bernard Arnault, so-called white man. Mark Zuckerberg, so-called white man. Bill Gates, so-called white man. Jeff Bezos, so-called white man. Elon Musk, so-called white man. Ain't nobody else on here, man. Where's the East Indians at? This is in India Forbes say that the so-called white man is the richest. You know what I'm saying? Elon is saying this.
All these boys red as hell.
Bunch of red damn devils, man. See this? Look, this on your own Google. This is you did this. These are your results, man. Look, Elon is everybody saying it's you. They saying you the rich man, Esau. So-called white man, they saying you the richest man. They saying his job, man. See that? And mind you again, see that? That's all you see. So who the hell else will fit this? Who will fit this scripture, man? Top 5 richest man. Go ahead.
Job 27:19.
Yep.
The rich man.
The rich what?
The rich man.
See that? So yeah, man.
Shall lie down.
So he gonna relax. He gonna get money. He gonna rub it in your face. You know, we ain't gonna cover it. You know, that's what he gonna do. All right. He gonna lie down. You know, he gonna be on his bed calling shots, covering fields and taking it. But what?
But he shall not be gathered.
He's not gonna be gathered. Why does it say that if the video is the lesson is titled "The Gathering, the Harvest of Esau"? Because it's different layers or phases of the gathering. You got two types of gathering. Go ahead, brother. 1 Thessalonians 4:17.
Okay.
You got it. Probably started at 16. But no, just go straight to the point.
Okay.
17.
Okay. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 and verse 17, it says, "Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together."
Now, why would they say remain? Because the damn rich man bringing so much violence, man.
Mm.
See that? Remember the nigga the rich man, you know, he takes stuff, you know, about violence and he build up cities with blood, man. And he oppresses. He's brutal. That's what it says. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. 1 Thessalonians 4:17, it says, "Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air."
That's a gathering. See that?
Okay.
That's it. Give me Matthew 25 and 32.
God.
Go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 25, verse 32.
Mm-hmm.
And before him shall be gathered.
Jump up to 31.
God. Matthew 25 and 31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory.
See, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory. Why? Because he's gonna put this goddamn devil in captivity, man. Real quick, give me Psalms 110 and 5. Start at 5. Psalms 110 and 5.
Okay.
It's the reason he's gonna come. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 110 and verse 5, it says,
Reasons. You know, it's a reason that goes into, once again, many layers. Come on.
Psalms 110 and 5, it says, "The Lord at thy right hand."
Yeah, because the Lord that has, you know, that's being referenced as having another Lord, you know, at his right hand, he ain't gonna do nothing. He gonna chill. See that? Come on.
God, "The Lord at thy right hand
Yep.
shall strike through kings."
He gonna strike through kings. But it's gonna be Yahweh, you know. Come on.
God,
Shall strike through who?
"shall strike through kings
See that?
in the day of his wrath."
Give me Psalms 2 real quick. See? He gonna strike through those same kings, man. Who's the kings? Come on.
God.
Come on.
Psalms chapter 2, verse 2.
Yep.
The kings of the earth
Yep.
set themselves.
See? You got the kings of the earth. Who would be the kings of the earth, man? Obviously, you know, give me the meaning for king. You see what I'm saying? Give me the meaning for power. So the kings of the earth set themselves, man.
Okay.
What does it mean to be a king? Come on.
It says, king. It says, the male ruler.
See, the what ruler?
The male ruler.
That's why the scriptures say the rich man, come on.
God.
The man, come on. The blank man, come on. We're going to leave that part blank till you get it, till it says, come on.
The male ruler.
Yep, to Esau telling himself, come on.
Of an independent state.
See that?
Especially one who inherits the position by right of birth.
See that?
It says, the most important chess piece.
See that? All right.
We can keep going.
If you got something that actually hit the point, you got power.
Yeah, I got nothing heavy. You got to look up power too.
Kinda. It says a male monarch of a major.
Once again, a male. See that? Come on.
A male monarch of a major territorial unit, especially one whose position is hereditary or who rules for life.
Yeah, because you give me Psalms Did you get something I called?
Psalms 2.
But you didn't read yet? You got something I called that you didn't read yet?
We didn't get all through Matthew 25, but outside of that.
Yeah, you're right. Get Psalms 49 and 11. Watch this.
This is Psalms chapter 49, verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
And do what? Keep going.
And their dwelling places to all generations.
To all what?
Generations.
See that? That's hereditary, man. See that? That's talking about the rich man. Because you jump up some verses, that's what it's talking about. Real quick, jump up to like 7, 6. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 49, verse 6.
Go ahead.
They that trust in their wealth.
In their what?
In their wealth.
See that? So-called white man, come on.
And boast themselves in the multitude of their riches.
Because that's power. That's what power truly is. They don't want to give us a simple meaning. I'm going to get one too real quick. Go ahead. Really? Because when you go into, when you get it in the Greek and the Hebrew, right? It outright gives it to you. Go ahead.
It says, none of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to the Most High a ransom for him.
Why? Why would he even think to do that? Because that's what the power is down here, man.
Right.
You know? And the Lord acknowledges that. So when you get the word, because you get a few of them. When you get the word power in the Hebrew, you get a few of them. And this is kawak. But the Lord going to address what power. He's going to address power amongst human, senses. He's going to address power according to, modern man's senses. You see what I'm saying? Give me, we're going to come right back to this Psalms. Give me Isaiah 45 and 19 real quick.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 45, verse 19. I have not spoken in secret in a dark place of the earth. I said not unto the seed of Jacob, seek ye me in vain.
Come on.
I, the Lord, speak righteousness.
He speak righteousness. Come on.
I declare things that are right.
See, the Lord this book declares things that are right, man. All right? So the Lord will have to address, you see what I'm saying, what power is according to, you know what I'm saying, man's, modern man's senses. He will have to, or he won't be hit to what's going on. So when you get power, one of the words in the Hebrew for power is kawak, and it goes into strength, power, might, but just to the point, it says wealth. See that? So go ahead and go back to that Psalm.
Psalm chapter 49 and 6. They that trust in their wealth.
And you got some that outright tell you riches in the New Testament and in the Hebrew, I believe. But I know it tell you that. But wealth is the same thing. Go ahead. Wealth is actually more. You know what I'm saying? You rather be wealthy than rich. Go ahead.
Psalms 49 and 6. They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches, none of them can by any means redeem his brother.
Yeah, because you got another word for power, and it's Isaiah, and it means material or physical. See that? Personal, social, or political. All right? So go ahead. Security. Go ahead.
None of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to the Most High a ransom for him.
Keep going.
For the redemption of their soul is precious, and it ceases forever. It ceases forever, that he should still live forever, and not see corruption. For he seeth that wise men die. Likewise, the fool and the brutish person perish, and leave their wealth to others. Their inward thought is
what?
Their inward thought.
There it is. So it's talking about them. That was talking about rich people the whole time. The rich man. The one that said to, not be gathered. You see that? Come on.
Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They, call their lands after their own names.
So there you go. Them same lands they take by violence. But we're going into what right now? We're going into what was the definition you was getting originally?
King.
King. We're going into king and power. And all those things are obtained by birthright. You see, by inheritance, hereditary. You see what I'm saying? Type obtainment. That's why you got bloodlines. You see what I'm saying? The 13 bloodlines. See, all this come down to you, man. It don't come down to nobody else. That's how they get out. Who get put on the throne after Queen Elizabeth leave? Who, you got Prince Harry and all these fake ass kings that set themselves. You see what I'm saying? Y'all not kings according to the Bible. Y'all the people that set themselves as kings according to the Bible. Because the two kings not even here yet, man. They being covered up and being oppressed by the rich man. You see what I'm saying? And these are facts according to the Bible, man, and what we see. All right, so let's go ahead and go back to Job 27 and matter of fact, Matthew 25. It's a lie.
God.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to drop these definitions?
Yeah, we don't need no more. Matter of fact, bring it back out real quick. King.
King.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, this is the Cambridge Dictionary definition. It says, a man who rules a country because he has been born into a family which by tradition or law has the right to rule.
Yeah, so that's generational. They think their inward thought is that because if you keep it in the family and y'all running everything, you see what I'm saying? Your inward thought will be simply, we gonna keep ruling forever. As long as we keep giving it to us, we gonna rule. That's so simple, man. That's so simple. Because the Lord put you in that position. He gonna take you out of it. He said by him kings rule. You see? Go ahead, bro.
Matthew chapter 25 and verse 32.
Mm-hmm.
It says, and before him, should I go to 31?
Let's start where you started.
Matthew chapter 25 and 32. And before him.
No, jump up. When the Son of Man comes. 30, yeah.
Matthew chapter 25 and 31. Mm-hmm. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory.
And we went into how he's going to come to take these damn heathens down, these kings. You see what I'm saying? These people with wealth, these people with power. He's going to come take them out, man. Who read that? That Psalms 105 and 110 and 5 real quick. Was that you?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is Psalms 110 and 5. It says, the Lord at thy right hand shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath.
Go ahead.
He shall judge among the heathen.
And he's going to do what? See? So these kings is found among the heathen. Come on.
He shall fill the places with the dead bodies.
Come on.
He shall wound the heads of many countries.
He's going to wound the heads of many countries, man.
So like over many countries.
That's going into kings. He's going to rule he's going to wound the heads over many countries. Kings. See that?
Fine.
Who have power, who rich. Go ahead, bro.
Matthew chapter 25 and verse 31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then shall the king say unto them...
Jump up real quick. Start at 32 again. Slide.
This is Matthew 25 and 32. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd.
So there you go, man. So he gonna gather, you see, but it's gonna be in a different. Read that verse one more time.
Matthew chapter 25 and 32.
Yep.
And before him
Yep.
shall be gathered all nations.
Yeah, so he's gonna do a gathering, man. You got this gathering. You see, because we just read this, the rich man, he gonna lie down, but he ain't gonna be gathered. See that? Go ahead. Because ultimately it's going to something much further. Go ahead.
And before him shall be gathered all nations. And he shall separate them one from another.
Yep.
As a shepherd divided his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand.
Yep.
But the goats on the left.
So he gonna, do some gathering. He gonna get everything how he want it. You see what I'm saying? Come on.
Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand.
On his right hand. Come on.
Come, ye blessed of my father.
Come on.
Inherit the kingdom prepared for you.
Yep.
From the foundation of the world.
Because remember, these kings, they set themselves. So how would they get this kingdom? They wasn't never blessed to become the kings. You see what I'm saying? They set themselves the whole time. Go ahead.
For I was hungry.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. All right. Go ahead and let's go and go back to that Job 27 and 19 real quick. So that's why I says that, man. And give me Psalms 28 and 3 real quick. Go ahead. Job 29 and 27 and 19. Right back there.
I got the Psalms.
Go ahead, brother. Come on. Go ahead, bro.
Come. Psalms chapter 28, verse 3 says, draw me not away with the wicked.
Yeah, so draw me not away with the wicked. See, that's the same thing they're saying. Well, that's the same thing the Psalms 26 chapter said. See that? Come on.
And with the workers of iniquity.
See?
Come on.
Yeah. You got the drawing. That's the same people, man. That's the rich man. The worker, the rich man is the worker of iniquity. He oppressed people. Yeah. He oppressed the Israelites. All right? Go ahead, bro.
This is Job chapter 27, verse 19. The rich man shall lie down.
Yeah, he shall lie down. He gonna chill, he gonna cool, he gonna be good. That's how he is now. They got all the money. Go ahead.
But he shall not be gathered.
But he shall not be gathered. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
He openeth his eyes, and he is not.
See that? He opened his eyes, and he is not. So let's go ahead and go into this. Matthew 13, and start at 38.
This is Matthew chapter 13, verse 38. It says, the field.
Matter of fact, start at start at 24 real quick.
Matthew chapter 13, verse 24. It says, another parable put he forth unto them,
come on,
saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went off his way. But when the blade was sprang up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also.
Yeah, so you pretty much got a time where, pretty much Jake mingled themselves. To tell you that in Hosea the seventh chapter, when Jake, Ephraim, they mingled themselves. The northern kingdom, they mingled themselves among the people, man. So you got a lot of tares found among so-called Mexicans, so-called. It's really all of Jake. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what Jake do. Like fucking Tia Tamara. Them others is of that, man. The enemy came and do what they do, covet and pollute, man. Covet and take, by violence. Because really the only reason you're able to take our women is because you took us by violence. To where we even in your facility for you to be able to do that. Now, you see what I'm saying? That's the only way you're able to do that. It goes back to you taking the field by violence, man. Taking America by violence. So everybody that's consciously thinking they want to be interracial and all this other mess, well, that all goes back to the damn white man, so-called white man, taking, and when I mean everybody being interracial in America and under the influence of America, right? Everybody making that, they're voluntarily doing it. They're giving consent on it. We're together. I love him. He loves me. She loves me. I love her. Well, that only reason why that's even set up in the first place, as possible in the first place, is because he took that field by violence, man. Okay. You see, the enemy came in. The enemy came in and did that, man. So it's the same thing. So really, if that's how your relationship is able to be in the first place, that's the origins of how it's able to be in the first place. All this swirling stuff is still looked at like that. So this is why you always gonna have people like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's she doing with? You know what I'm saying? You damn women out there, man. And then you niggas, you damn dumbass jakes out there that want to make these damn heathens your damn wives, man. You could deal with them. But you completely eradicating the daughters of your nation, man. The daughters of your fathers. Like some damn dummies, man. So you gotta, with all that being said, you can understand, following along, you have a lot of tares among our people, man. They're not right. They look like Israelites, but they aren't actually Israelites. You see what I'm saying? And then the tares go further besides just the descent thing. It goes into, because really it's still descent. If you're not actually sincere, but yet you're a physical Israelite, but you're not sincere, but yet you're in the truth, you're a fucking tare. You see what I'm saying? Because your descent is insincerity. Your descent is falsehood, man. You are of your father, the devil. He told that to actual Israelites, man. So that makes you a tare too. You ain't doing what the Lord say do, you a fucking tare, man. It's all gonna come out. Go ahead.
It says, but when the blaze was sprung up.
You gotta take that from the top, brother.
Matthew chapter 13 and 24. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying.
Or where you last read, but you gotta go ahead. You might as well keep going on.
It says, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat.
Yep.
And went his way.
See, it went his way, man.
But when the blaze.
How did he sow tares? He sowed, he left a preacher that was mistaught, mislearned by him, and left him amongst his people. You see what I'm saying? And that shit just spread, It's like if he gave, HIV to one Jake, and Jake went back to the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's that nigga, man. That's that, man. All right. So this is Hosea 7 and 14. Matter of fact, 7 and 8. It says 8. Ephraim had mixed himself among the people. See that? So that's why you got the northern kingdom looking like, a lot of them look like Judah, a lot of them look like Edomites, man. You see what I'm saying? That's how this happened. It says, Ephraim is a cake not turned. See, listen. Strangers devoured his strength. You see what I'm saying? And this take you real quick. Give me Sirach, brother. Sirach in the 19th chapter. Just to hit this point, because a lot of people will tell you this ain't talking about this. But once again, it is. It is. If you know how things work, and then if you truly understand it, because a lot of people say it, but they don't understand it, man. You gotta get to the point where you truly understand it. The Lord has to give that. But anyway, give me Sirach, Slaki, in the 16th chapter. 16 and Salaki. Sirach, 26, chapter 26. And started started 19.
Con. It's Sirach chapter 26 and verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
My son,
Mm-hmm.
keep the flower of thine age sound, and give not thy strength to strangers. Keep it going.
Yeah, come on. See? Now, there's that key word. Strangers have devoured Ephraim's strength. See that? Ephraim have mixed himself among the people. See that? Hebrews, it's like in Hosea 7 and 8. Ephraim has mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake not turned. Strangers have devoured his strength, and he know it did not. Read that one time.
Sirach chapter 26 verse 19. My son, keep the flower of thine age sound.
Mm-hmm. So it's talking to Ephraim. See that? Because the sons is the Israelites. Come on.
And give not.
Go ahead.
It says, when thou hast gotten a fruitful possession,
Come on.
through all the field.
See that? And the field is what we're finna go into, the world. You see what I'm saying? And fruit goes into your kids. Come on.
Sow it with thine own seed.
See that? Go ahead. Sow it with thy own seed. Really is going into, material gain, but it's also just going into telling you how to keep your nation afloat. Come on.
Trusting in the goodness of thy stock.
Meaning race, descent, seed we come from. So you sow with your own seed. You are to deal with your own. You see what I'm saying? In nation building ways. You see? You don't give your strength. Why would you? That's why we ain't nothing, man. You got Tiger Woods. This nigga, what he had like 300 million. He gave that shit to the damn Edomite, right back to Esau. By marrying that damn heathen, man. Go ahead.
It says, so thy race.
So like what?
Thy race.
Come on.
Which thou leavest.
Come on.
Shall be magnified.
Yeah, man. So if you Jakes quit doing that, and we left it all amongst us, things that can really promote you, and we don't try to, like Jay Electronica, this nigga want to be with a Rothschild. You know what I'm saying? It probably kill that nigga, use his melanin or something like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Probably you giving that knowledge, you want to share that type of knowledge with the knowledge you have with the Rothschild. You know you don't got shit because you ain't in the truth. But you can't blame them because these damn women boy the hell out. But nonetheless, we still got order to keep and sense to make because His word is here, man. They hold you accountable to that, man. Being an Israelite, all right. So Ephraim didn't do that, man. The so-called Northern Kingdom didn't do that. They hate themselves, a lot of them. They don't even want to think themselves to be black people. But you are so-called black people. If we black, you're black. Forget who got the term put on them. If we niggas, you niggas. But you niggas selectively. And they damn sure don't want to be white people in all actuality. But, they use it to their benefit. Why? Because you sowing your strength with these people. But nonetheless, getting back to the point, this is a whole nother conversation. This is how you get terrorists, man. This is how we got to this point. People looking like heathens, and it being a big discrepancy about you know, niggas be talking about all the tribe of Negro and all that. Nigga, that ain't prophecy, man. Our people had a problem with that back in the ancient time, man. And still do. That was prophetic to happen. So yeah, you will meet some so-called Mexicans that look like, you know, damn near look like Yahushua, and you're gonna have some that look like Esau, man. And that's because this, man. They didn't apply that Sirach 26, man. Go ahead. So this is, and who helped bring this forth? The damn devil, the rich man. You see? But let's go ahead and close up. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 13 and 24.
Mm-hmm.
Let me hop down. It says, verse 25. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat.
Yeah, so his enemy, is talking about Yahushua. Come on.
His enemy came and sowed tares
in the name of Yahushua. Come on.
Tares among the wheat, and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also.
See that? So when it's time to matter of fact, let's just get to the point, because we have to go all the way around the world. Where you at? Verse
27.
Keep going.
So the servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed in thy field? From whence then had it tares?
Yeah, so it's like, that's how you know it ain't talking about niggas' just descent. You see what I'm saying? As far as race, it's talking about spiritually too. Don't this truth say do this? Where these niggas come from? You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it's going into. Come on.
He said unto them, an enemy has done this. The servant said unto him,
yeah, because that was a nigga that came into the truth, and he never changed his old way. Because you know Esau made niggas. You see that?
Exactly.
So now you got niggas who are the product of Esau and the truth. Because if you don't change your old ways, you still a nigga. And now you got tares in the truth. See that? You still got the mindset of that Esau gave you. You still mind template stock 49, man. That's your ass. You damn robot, man. I got a Bible now. Go ahead.
But he
you
said,
ain't a living soul. You ain't got the breath of your heart by Shemel Shah. These are these people. Go ahead.
He said unto them, an enemy has done this.
Yep.
The servant said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up?
Yeah, because now that the word coming out, you got the truth coming out, and you got men, true believers. You see, that's like the field growing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The seeds start growing, and then you start seeing weeds and shit. Like, what the fuck is this shit? You know, how the hell?
Right.
Them the niggas.
Like, about to go grab these?
But hold on. They're like, them the niggas, man. You like, where didn't you sow the field with good seed? Explaining to you how this happened, man. He said the enemy came in. These are simply niggas that came in from the world that never changed. The word is here now. Every day you see somebody new come in, but you also get niggas getting rebuked for telling, like Johanna. You see what I'm saying? Get the vaccination.
Right.
Vaccination.
Right.
That man never changed his mindset truly. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You got niggas falling out every day. Cause look, the field growing every day. This is a vineyard, man. Everything is growing forth. You see what I'm saying? So in the midst of you, in the meantime, you seeing that, but you also seeing niggas pop up. A false prophet. A nigga saying this now. This doctrine come out. You like, what the fuck is this? Them just niggas that came in that never changed their mind, man. You know? That's pretty much how you get it, man. And then on the flip side, people that's not actually Israelites the whole time. You know? As far as the nation goes. Go ahead.
Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up?
Yep.
But he said, Nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them.
So you gotta let everything be how it is. You can't be trying to go put people to death and check pedigree and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you might get rid of somebody that actually, you know, you just don't know. That's why it's a time written called what? Go ahead.
It says, ye root up also the wheat with them.
Yep.
It says, let both grow together until the harvest.
Until the what?
Until the harvest.
Give me verse 37, and we're going to run through it. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 13, verse 37.
Come on.
He answered and said unto them, He that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man.
Yep.
The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom.
See? That's that field. Come on.
But the tares are the children of the wicked one.
See, but the tares are the children of the wicked one. You see, they're actually Edomites, and in the spirit, they're Edomites. They're the rich man. You know what I'm saying? They're of the rich man, the worker of iniquity.
Right.
So really, the Lord really has his eye on that nigga. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
It says the enemy that sold them is the devil.
Come on.
The harvest is the end of the world.
The harvest is the end of the world. So the lesson is the gathering, the harvest of Esau. What does it mean, a harvest? Go ahead, it's going to tell us. Come on.
The harvest is the end of the world.
Come on. Whose world is it? Give me a second. Ezra 6 and 9.
Okay.
Go ahead.
2 Ezra chapter 6 and verse 9.
Come on.
It says, for Esau is the end of the world.
For Esau is the end of the world, man. Esau is the rich man. Esau went on to be the man that was going to live by his sword, which normally found amongst activities like violence. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To where he found different ways to use that sword. Cause nigga would think, well, where's machete at? Y'all niggas use machetes. Y'all gotta be Esau. A sword just represents a killing instrument, man. A method of destruction. A method of destroying. Because a sword will destroy your ass, man. Even if you just use it to cut up paper, it's gonna destroy what once was. And that's the paper being together at some point. You put that sword through it, that shit is no more. What you once knew is no more. That paper is not together no more. So he found out different ways how to do it. And he had to because he's the devil. So he got to be slick. You see what I'm saying? He gonna give a nigga a bag of chips and all the ingredients in it is the shit that can kill you. Or he might lie about the ingredients. You know what I'm saying? You just never know with this nigga. Because he not only the rich man, and then look, he said brutality. The rich man do not rich man oppress you. Oppress went into brutality, calamity. You know what I'm saying? Cruelty, prolonged cruelty. So these rich men, these are devils, in actuality. And we just looked up who the rich man is according to their own fucking Google, man. Nothing but damn so-called white people, man. The same nigga that looks like the nigga we see now. The nigga that was said to go on and rule with a sword was said to come out looking red, man. And he also went on to use that sword to take fields, cover them, and take them by violence, and build up the cities off of that violence. And in violence, it's found blood sometimes. It's found blood a lot of times. You know? Like they just made money. No, man. All that money, all these niggas being rich this day go all the way back to bloodshed. So that's bloodshed. That's blood money. All them billions. And then the real niggas, them not even, them cloaks, man. They're not even the real players, man. Ain't gonna tell you who got the most money. What the fuck, what makes you think that, man? That shit ain't even funny. What makes people think this? This real talk, man. This shit really happening, man. Folks better realize this shit is real, man. This not no goddamn game. We ain't sitting here for our goddamn. This not no damn TV show, man. This is real. So this man told on himself, man. It's happening right in front of your face. So if all that's happening, that means you should understand the world is really written to end. And it ain't written to end nice. It's talking about getting rid of people. The Lord got his eye on this man. Because even with this truth come out, it's found people that goes back to this man that the Lord got his eye on. That's that same man. You see what I'm saying? This shit is not no game. You better not be no Edomite, man. You better not be nothing like the damn rich man. You see what I'm saying? This how deep this is. The Lord is not playing, man. This is not no game. This shit is real. Go ahead.
God, the enemy that sold them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels.
This is not a game, man. Go ahead.
It says,
I think we just get on here not talking about nothing, man. We talking about shit don't nobody even know. Go ahead.
As therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the fire.
We talking about stuff don't nobody know but those people.
It's facts.
Go ahead, man.
So shall it be in the end of this world. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend.
See that? Give me the word offend. Give me that word right there for offend. Now, what does offend mean, man? You see? So the harvest is when you gather, you get stuff out, you get rid of stuff. That's what a harvest is.
You got some more offend?
Just go ahead.
I got it. Offend, it says to attack, to assault, to displease, to make angry.
Was you reading the Hebrew? I mean the Greek?
No, it's not.
No, we need the Greek. Alright. What version was that? Real quick, what version? Close up. Cause it's that simple, man. We can go into details how you can gather it out and nothing.
I got
Man, nobody fucking listen, man. Nobody, you ain't gonna get it. This is for those who really care. That's the only reason we do this, because we got to, really. You know? But you people don't give a fuck like this much, man.
41.
I got it.
41? I got it. This is in the Greek. Offend. Know what it means, but I'll just read it to you. Scandalizo or scandalon. It says any impedient will trap. He gonna get out all things that trap and cause snares. You see what I'm saying? It says any impediment placed in the way. In what way? In the way you're supposed to be living the way life is supposed to be lived. Anybody that's, give me the word impediment. 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 It says placed in the way and causing one to stumble or fall. And we know who fits that. The same people that tell you to do as thou wilt, man. You see? The Lord ain't say that's how life's supposed to go. That ain't the way life, he ain't say that's the way life's supposed to be. You know?
Okay.
He ain't tell people to he ain't tell Israelites to get vaccines that's killing them. That's somebody but you got somebody that's telling them to get it. And yet that's causing these same people to die. And they keep doing it, because they already have a history of doing this with these same people. That's a sword. Nigga get that vaccine, he's no more. Why he get it? Because somebody told him he should get it. That's how it's supposed to be. If you want to, beat out this damn virus or whatever the hell they want to call it, man. This the way you gotta do it. And you got a history of telling people that, so-called white man. And what did it do? It go on to destroy their ass and cause them to stumble and fall. Be no more. The Lord said he's going to offend all people like that. He's got to get rid of all those type of people out of the kingdom. He got to get out of all those things. So ain't going to be no vaccines. Everything with the so-called white man got to go. Everything. Because all his shit caused people to stumble, man. All that. Maybe it's Maybelline. All that shit got to go, man. Females don't even like wearing their real faces, man. That's how bad this shit is. The scripture said, I hate every false way, man. You don't look like that. How you like that face better than your face? That's crazy. Even if your face effed up, man. But that's the reason. If that's happening to you as an Israelite, it's because you ain't following the ways of Yahweh Shemel Shah. The scriptures say, when the Lord punishes a man, he maketh his beauty to fade it away, man. So that's why you women can't grow hair, pimples all over your face, you just look disgusting. That's a sign, and then it don't even make sense if you're a daughter of a God, man. Your granddad is Israel, man. Yasha Allah, man. That's where you come from. You know who that is? He that's Prince of the Power, man. So how the hell, blemishes and, things overpowering you having beauty? Because you offended, man. But anyway, a whole nother thing. So yeah, the Lord gotta get rid of that. He gonna get rid of that nigga, man.
With the definition.
And it says any person or thing by which is entrapped, drawn into error or sin. See that? That's sin. You can't get no damn vaccine. So we know this nigga is the main nigga pushing this across the globe right now. So if the kingdom on his way, who the first person getting up out of here and with what as well? The so-called white people, the Edomites, with their damn drugs and witchcraft and vaccines and they damn LGBT protections. Joe Biden, he's finna be gathered out. He kicked out. He gotta go. Go ahead and bring out what you got.
Con, this is
And then you can pick back up.
Con, this is a impediment. It says a hindrance or obstruction of doing something. And it says a defect in a person's speech, such as a lisp or stammer.
That's it, bro. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 13, verse 41. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend, and them which do iniquity.
See that? The workers of iniquity. See that?
Absolutely.
That's the rich man. See that? Ooh. He gonna get you up out of here. How? By not gathering you. Go ahead and go back to that Job 27 and Yep.
Job chapter 27 and 19. The rich man shall lie down, but he shall not be gathered.
And what's the gathering? When the nukes get ready to hit and we caught up in the sky. You see what I'm saying? When everybody made to confront, you see what I'm saying? The Lord. Be confronted with the Lord. He ain't gonna be gathered, but really he's gonna be kicked. He gonna be gathered to be kicked the hell out, man. That's what it go on to say. Go ahead. You can jump back.
The Son of Man shall send forth his angels. So like Matthew chapter 13, verse 41. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom.
And they shall what?
Gather out.
See that? Come on.
Of his kingdom.
See that?
All things that offend.
So this is the harvest of Esau, man. You see? Which is him being put the hell out of the kingdom, man. He ain't finna have no say-so, man. Go ahead. Everybody gonna be brought together. If they ain't destroyed, you see what I'm saying? And they're gonna be put out of the kingdom. You see? Go ahead.
Matthew 13 and 41. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend.
Come on.
And them which do iniquity.
Come on.
And shall cast them into a furnace of fire.
See, you ain't gonna be. Now go back to that.
Job chapter 27, verse 19. The rich man shall lie down.
Woo.
But he shall not be gathered.
What's the gathering, man? You see that? That's when them damn nukes hitting this place, man. The Lord gonna cause you people. Give me Psalms 24 and 20 and 24. The Lord's gonna cause you people to be put in a place. You see what I'm saying? Where you gonna die by the nukes, or you gonna be put in a place. Let's get with that first, real quick. Come on.
Proverbs 20 and 24 says, "A man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way?"
Yeah, man's goings are of the Lord, man. How then shall a man understand his own way? Yeah, they done did some bullshit. It's a lie. Alright? So yeah, the Lord's gonna cause these people to be gathered, and once they're gathered, they're gonna be in position to get hit by the nukes. You see what I'm saying? Because the angels control all that, man. Give me Isaiah 30 and 9 real quick. Walk shot.
Con. It's Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9. It says,
matter of fact, start at 20 and 21. I mean 21. Start at 21. Verse 21.
Con. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21. It says, and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee,
See that? Those angels, man. Come on.
saying,
Yep.
This is the way.
Yep.
Walk ye in it.
See, and the angels, they get on everybody. You got the right hand angels working on the Israelites and the truth. And you got the left hand angels working on everybody else, including Esau. Yeah, go this way. You see? Yeah, you might want to get to your bunker now. Let's go ahead and get that. Give me Amos 9 and 8. 9 and 2, start there. So yeah, man. That's how, that's that, and that, so that the Lord's going to pretty much cause you people to be gathered, to be burnt on fire. He's going to cause you people to be gathered in a way where you're going to be put, all of you going to be put together to be, that he wants to eat those nukes. You see what I'm saying? And that's the fire that's talking about. That's how it's going to happen. An angel might tell you, go here this day when the nuke's getting ready to hit. You see what I'm saying? And you right there for it. You see that? That's how it's going to happen. Because the rich man ain't going to be gathered. You're not going to be gathered. It ain't nothing you can do, Jeff Bezos. Lord willing, I can do a lesson on that. You niggas trying to quit, y'all can't escape, man. You not slick, man. You see your monkey ass, man. Goddamn monkey. Go ahead.
It's Amos chapter 9, verse 2.
Yep.
Though they dig into hell,
See, though they dig into hell, because that's going to, see that? Come on.
thence shall mine hand take them.
And that digging is don't build those bunkers. And hell, when you go into hell, it goes into the ground. Sha'al in the Hebrew, and it means grave or ground. You see what I'm saying? So they digging in there. And brothers did plenty lessons on, plenty brothers. Brothers done sloppy, these damn heathens done dug into the ground. That's the Lord having the left-hand angels jump on them to do that, because the ones that ain't caused to be gathered, aka put together, which is ultimately for them to not have nothing to do with the kingdom, really, you see what I'm saying, as far as ruling it. Those that he don't have to do that, lost my train of thought, but those he don't have to do that, he gonna cause the other ones to be gathered together to go into slavery. You see what I'm saying? And that's another way he's gonna cause you to be out of the kingdom. You see what I'm saying? Real quick, give me Psalm 75 and 6 real quick, just to prove that point.
75 and 6.
Come on.
Come on. Psalm chapter 75 and verse 6. It says, For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south, but the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another.
That ain't what I want, but that's cool. It go with it, but this is the precise one. Go ahead.
This is Sirach chapter 10, verse 8.
Come on.
Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit.
There it is. Come on.
The kingdom.
The what?
The kingdom.
The what?
The kingdom is translated
See? Woo.
from one people
See?
to another.
See that? So that's how you get. Well, how they gonna be out of the kingdom, but they're gonna be used to build the kingdom? The kingdom simply getting translated. You see what I'm saying? It's getting translated from one people to another. Now, the kingdom before ain't gonna be obviously in no comparison to the actual kingdom of the kingdom of God, the kingdom of heaven. But that's why that's written like that, so you can understand these other scriptures in between. You see, they're gonna be in slavery in the kingdom. Because whoever has the kingdom is just ruler, or kingdom is rulership, man. That's really all it is. You think we just gonna be living on earth? No. When we got the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna be on other planets, other galaxies, other dimensions. So that's a simple way of understanding. But on a further level, the kingdom just represents rulership, man. So the kingdom is translated from one people to another. When they're being gathered out, when they're being gathered to be harvested out during the harvest, which is for them to just be put out of the kingdom, them being put out of the kingdom is being put out of rulership, man. You see, say so. So that's why you're going to still see heathens building up the kingdom, man. The rich man building up the kingdom. So he's going to gather them and put them in a position to where every single rich man will be taken out of power by either eating a nuke or Amos 9 and 2.
It's Amos chapter 9 and verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
It says, though they dig into hell,
Mm-hmm.
thence shall my hand take them.
Because if all his riches, all his banks, his family's dead, they all died by nukes. And that was one of the kings of the earth. When the kingdom of heaven is brought, how the hell can he have any say so at that point? When he comes back, he's done. So that's how the Lord gonna get rid of it, man. That's how he's gonna gather them out of the kingdom, aka out of rulership, man. You see that? Read that one more time, brother.
Amos chapter 9 verse 2.
So he's gonna do it by gathering a bunch of you heathens, you bankers. A lot of y'all gonna die by the nukes. All y'all ass ain't gonna make it into them bunkers, man. Because a lot of the elect gotta get in them. Go ahead.
Though they dig into hell,
Yep.
thence shall my hand take them.
See, and if you do escape, because more than likely you will escape the bunker. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you escape with a bunker. But I put it like this: a lot of y'all that have bunkers not gonna make it into the bunker. You see what I'm saying? Because if you make it into those bunkers, it's just for what? For you to be gathered to be put into slavery. You see what I'm saying? That's another way he's taking you out of the kingdom. That's another way he's harvesting you so-called white people, you rich people, you workers of iniquity, man. You rich men. Mark Zuckerberg, we're going to see his ass. He might get in a bunker. Look, if you don't die by a nuclear missile, and if you got kids, families, anybody you could translate power to, he gonna make sure. If he don't have y'all subjects going into a bunker, y'all eating a nuke. Done. Mark Zuckerberg has him being a ruler is finished. But really, on a higher level, you damn elite bankers, man. If all of y'all make it, because most of these anybody lower than y'all, their ass probably eating a nuke, man. And they ain't probably gonna make it into those bunkers. You elites that go into those bunkers, if you're going into those bunkers just to be gathered, man, and put out of power, because you're gonna go into fucking slavery, and you ain't got no choice, because you can't. We already read how you can't give no ransom to the Lord, man. And the men that's gonna do it's gonna be angels and the elect, man. We're gonna have new bodies at that point, man. You know what we'll do to you? You know what we're gonna be able to do to you? You do know that, though. Mm-hmm. One more time on that, brother.
Amos chapter 9 and verse 2.
And we're gonna close out on that.
Though they dig into hell,
yep,
thence shall my hand take them.
Yep.
Though they climb up to heaven,
yep,
thence will I bring them down.
That's right.
And though they hide themselves,
because you got the niggas talking about going into the moon. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Trying to establish life on Mars.
Yeah, it's kind of exactly.
All that.
You know, and really, y'all ain't gonna successfully do that. But you never know. But really, we know what y'all are gonna do because it's already established. Y'all gonna try to, sabotage the Lord when they on their way. You see what I'm saying? With that nest. Go ahead.
And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel,
Carmel,
I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea,
because you got bunkers under the seas. There's a lesson on that. Go ahead.
Thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them.
See that? And then you got a lot of them can survive on them Navy ships. You see what I'm saying? A lot of them, because those submarines can be submerged in the water at a low level. You ain't need. That's really a bunker, really.
That's it. They be down there for months, years at the time, missions, whatever they do.
Mm-hmm. Well, you see that with the movie Cuba Good and Jury.
Right.
What was it? I forget the shit was called. Always Hill. Yeah, man. That's pretty much it. So that's the harvest. That's the gathering of Esau. He ain't gonna be gathered to survive the nukes. He's gonna be gathered to be taken out of power and make sure he don't rise up and fill the faces with cities anymore. Go ahead and give me that real quick, Bible shall we end on that. Isaiah 14 and 21.
It's Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
See that? So he has to put them in position to not be able to do any of that anymore. How? By killing all their banks, killing all their estates, killing all their fucking anything that could bring a trait that can give them a trace of having some say so in the kingdom. It has to be eradicated before it's brought and established. So that the easiest way to do that is to have your ass nuked, man, or have your ass somewhere idle in a bunker. and we got you. You see? So which one you want? You want to die by a nuke, or you want to see us in that new light when we come to get your ass with your house shot? See, all of them your worst nightmare. See that? You can finish that and then jump back to Job 27.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 22. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, and remnant, and son, and nephew, saith the Lord Yahweh.
Everybody gonna go. And how? What's the easiest way to do that? Nuke. So you know a lot of them ain't going in no bunker, man. That's it. Go ahead and go back to Job, bro. Job 27 and
19.
Yep.
Job chapter 27 and 19. The rich man shall lie down, but he shall not be gathered.
You can gather in a different way. See that? Come on.
He openeth his
gathered to survive. Go ahead.
He openeth his eyes, and he is not.
Out of rulership. See that? Everything he knew. Come on.
Terrors take hold of him as waters.
We grabbing his ass by his neck out the bunker. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even gotta grab you, you levitating out of the bunker.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
A tempest stilleth him away in the night. The east wind carrieth him away.
And that east wind go into your house shot, man. Go ahead.
The east wind carrieth him away, and he departed.
And as the spirit of your house shot. Go ahead.
And as a stone hurleth him out of his place.
You see, and as a stone hurleth him out of his place. That go into the read that one more time. Terrors.
Job 27, and you said start at terrors?
Yeah.
And 20 it says terrors take hold of him as waters.
The Lord, so that's talking about your Yahweh shot. It's a terrible thing to wake up and see you ain't getting beamed up, but you seeing people getting beamed up. And what's gonna hit you if you seeing all that? Obviously you're not in the bunker if you seeing that. The nuke finna hit your ass. That's a terror taking hold of you. Come on.
A tempest stilleth him away in the night.
And if you in the bunker, you see, come on.
The east wind carried him away.
Yep, and it's carrying you away to what? To destruction, man. Go ahead.
And he departed. And as a storm hurleth him out of his place.
And as a storm hurleth him out of his place, that's that power, man. You see what I'm saying? This is crazy, man. That's it.
There's more.
Go ahead.
For the Most High shall cast upon him and not spare. He would fain flee out of his hand. Men shall clap their hands at him.
That's when we on your ass on the bunkers, getting you out the bunkers. Come on.
And shall hiss him out of his place.
There you go, man. And we hissing you out of your place right now in the spirit. You see what I'm saying? We chanting for that, man. Chanting down Babylon, man. And by the spirit. And we're gonna hiss you out of your place physically. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna hear them loud voices. And you hundreds of feet below the earth's surface. That's it?
No, that's it.
Go ahead and close out. Honor, praise, and glory too.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Wahakadash Rakah.
Shalom.
Shalom.